Hello again everyone, how are you all? Hope you're all well. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Amstrad gx4000. Never heard of one? Well, not many people have, so let's check it out after this. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Amstrad gx4000. Don't worry if you've never heard of one. Not a lot of people have, because this thing hit the store shelves in '91 and was discontinued in the blink of an eye. It is a 8-bit system when the 16-bit consoles were already well on the way. It was just doomed to fail. A lot of the games as well for it were out on the Amstrad CPC you can buy for a fraction of the price on cassette. What benefits does this have? It was none really. It was just the cartridges, they load quicker. You get this pad as well, 2 buttons. It's a nice pad, but it's a little bit sharp on the D-pad. But why do I like it? Why do I own one? Well, the reason why I own one is I actually had one of these back in the day. And I had one of these not from an actual proper shop, from a discounted warehouse store called Hooties. And Hooties was basically the shop where all old-dated tech, toys, everything went to die that nobody wanted. And I'm sure we picked up one for Christmas. It came with the console, Burning Rubber the game, which is this one here, which was the packing game. It never actually came with this box. Operation Thunderbolt, but we didn't have a gun for it, and this one as well here, Barbarian II. And look at the mankiness of that copy. This is my original copy I found in my dad's shed, in a very damp shed. You'll see. Look at the manual on this. Just look at that. Ew. Look at the rust. I should really throw it away, but I can't bring myself to do it. So yeah, that's what we had. And it was the first ever console that we had that had cartridges. And all we had before this was the Spectrum. So we absolutely loved this and played Burning Rubber, this game here, to death. Absolutely loved this game. Until it blew up. And there's another reason why this failed. Alan Sugar was very cheap. And he shipped this with a PSU that had faults. And the faults sometimes blew up the console. And I remember the day we switched it on and a little bit of smoke came out the top. Just happens. Bad design flaw as well. At the back it's actually got 2 power ports in. One is for 5 volt, one is for 12. And they both fit exactly the same. So, you know. Kids are going to do that. They did cover the one over in the end because it's supposed to work with a monitor. But, bad design choice. It was just doomed. It really was. But doomed, that's why I love it. And again, styling wise, this thing is amazing. It really is. I like the look of this. It's a really, really small device. I mean, look at the size of it compared to my hand. These cartridges as well. I mean, look, they're tiny. But what we're going to do today is we're going to go through some of the games in this library because I have this multi-cart here. And we're going to check out a few of my favourites. There's only about 32 games for this, and that's the entire library. That's how much this flopped. So, yeah, let's get on with it. And I'm going to play my favourite game to begin with, Burning Rubber. So here is Burning Rubber. I'm only going to do a quick playthrough a couple of these games so we can get through a few. This one here was the game that we played the most. Because, as I said, the gun game that we had, we didn't have a gun, so you're trying to move it around with the pad. Never a good way to play a game. And Barbarian II, which are the controls in that are just awful. So let's have a look at Burning Rubber. I'm going to change the controls first. And believe it or not, I did not know you could do this back in the day. So we were always playing this with pressing forward to accelerate. And I tell you what, after a couple of laps, your fingers really hurt. So let's take a look at this. I think the graphics look nice. Decent sounds for a racing game. Hopefully it's not going to be too loud because, you know, the classic engine sounds on a racing game can get a bit much. Bright, colourful. One thing about this game, and you do get used to it after a while, is it takes a while to turn. When you input it, the turn, it takes about a second before the car actually starts moving. But you kind of get used to that. The way I've described this game before is it's kind of like... look at that crash. It's kind of like driving a hovercraft. You know, you've got to be steering before you get to the corner you actually want. I'm glad I got that crash in there, because that was one thing I wanted to show off as well. Is I used to love that. You get really fast and crash into someone. And yeah, just... as a kid, as I said, coming from the Spectrum to this, I thought was amazing. It's kind of like the same feeling I got when we upgraded to the Amiga. It's that, wow, games are not going to get any better than this. It's funny to look back and think that, isn't it, really? Skidding around the corner, you do tend to, if you're going too fast, you drift out wide, and there's not a lot you can do about it. And you do a first qualifying lap like this, and then you go into the main race. So, yeah, this game, my mum used to play this a lot, and we actually recorded this, our lap times, on a VHS. Just such fond memories. And I absolutely love it. It takes a while to get going. Look, I mean, I'm holding the accelerator, and it does feel very slow. I mean, if you give this game to someone today, they'd probably think the pad's broken. But, you know, it's the packing game. Everyone had burning rubber, and what a great place to start. Right, so that's that one. We're going to move on to the next game now and see which ones we got. Right, so here we are at Switchblade, and this is a real nice platform game. I'm sure this was ported to many different systems, but I love the colours of this one, the music. It's a bit of like an exploring, never quite know where you're supposed to go kind of game. You pair up your kicks by holding the button, and then you can kill the enemies on the floor. Yeah, let's just get down to the actual caves a bit where all the exploring goes. Oh, no, just run past him. Kidding me already. You could pair it up and then die. Not doing a good job here. I always thought the jump was a bit funny on this. Like that. Look at the jump. Hang on, it's forward. It's like to go backwards then forwards. And then you go down to these caves here. And it's lots of exploring. The areas don't open up. You can't see them until you've been into them. So, believe it or not, there's lots of little hidden chambers and stuff like that, which you just wouldn't know unless you've explored around for a bit. And there's some more enemies as well. This game is a bit hard to show off of what it's like, because it does take a while to play this game. You have to get the timing right as well, hitting the enemies, because otherwise you are going to die. And what was I saying about hidden areas? Look like this, look. So then you got to explore more. So that is Switchblade. So let's get on to another game. And now here we have Robocop 2. And you know what? This game is a really good game. It's just stupidly hard. It just is. It's ridiculous how hard this game is. It's a shame, because graphics-wise, I think this is a stunning game. If they dialed down that difficulty level so much. I mean, look at it. Really colourful, big, chunky sprites. Things like this platform. Everything in this game wants to kill you. Everything. I did always like this bit. Hang on. If I can get there. If Robocop just gets like stuck to a magnet. Some good music. And you gotta be careful as well. You can fall down the tops of these. Robocop and stairs. Oh, it hit me on the head. Should we go one more? One more. This is where I normally do really badly, though. After I've done a little bit of a good run, I normally fail again and again and again straight after. You really have to be so careful. And there. Oh, got me. So yeah, that is Robocop. On to the next one. And now we have the port of Pang. I love this game. This is one of the reasons why I own a multi-cart, though, for the Amstrad GX4000 games, because they were only out for such a short period of time are stupidly expensive. And this is a very expensive game. Very good port of Pang, I have to say. But again, I don't think I've ever really come across a bad port. Just like that. Got him. Good music. Very, very playable. You can play 2-player as well. So yeah, Pang. Great game. But a bit of a pricey one on the gx4000. Right, so let's move to the next game. And there we have Batman. Again, good music. I'm terrible at this game. I'll just let you know now. But we're just going to have a look of how the game looks, plays and feels. So, I do love that though. Joystick, music on, keyboard, refined keys. This is a classic example of a game that has been converted from the game on the Amstrad CPC. Because where's the keyboard? Anyway, let's get on with a bit of gameplay. Joystick. Again, very, very bright and colourful. This is one thing you'll always find about the Amstrad, is it's very colourful. And it's a real shame though, because a lot of people, like myself, didn't know about the colours at all, because we had a green screen monitor. It wasn't until only a few years ago that I got a SCART lead for my my CPC that I saw how bright the colours actually were. Shocked. I think it's definitely a word that comes to mind was shocked. Let's just get over this platform here. Oh, he's going to kill me. Die. You can swing up here. He got him. God, I tried to play this yesterday and did terrible. Oh, missed it. Just go that way. Not easier. Oh, I knew it was going to do that. But yeah, if you're a fan of Batman, Batman is on the GX4000. Let's check out another game. We have Tintin on the Moon. And I do think this game definitely gets forgotten about, and it shouldn't. It's a sort of shooter platformer kind of game. Very bright and colourful. Some good cutscenes. I think the whole Tintin franchise gets forgotten about way too much. And it's sort of like a shooter, like Into the Distance look. So at the moment, I've just got to avoid. I'm sure it's just avoid, or have I got to? No, I've got to collect. Sorry, it's been a while since I played this. I've got to collect them and avoid the rocks. That's it. I've got a shield. At the actual platform part of the game, and you are playing Tintin, you're going to rescue this guy and then find your way out. But look at this for a platformer. And then you can turn on and off the gravity. Whee! It goes like that. You got to be careful though, doing it at the wrong place. A game that I absolutely hate. Navy SEALs. Navy SEALs. Wow. Do you know what? How do we play this game back in the day? Because I've tried playing this again now, and I die all the time. I cannot kill anyone. Well, I can kill these guys as I go up the ladder. But one hit, that's it. You're dead. You're done. Let's see if we can shoot this guy. Nope, killed me. All the way down, dead. But yeah, Navy SEALs on the GX4000. I know I'm not a fan of this game, but it's one I had back in the day, so let's show it off. And again, another one, keyboard controls. Yay. It's just the control. Oh, I always do that every time I turn around. Up. You've got to hold the fire button and then pick a direction you want to hit on the D-pad. And then when you want to run, you've got to let go of the fire button and hold the other button to do jumps and things like that. This game used to annoy me so much. I mean, I know it's got a lot of fans, especially the first one. Is it up to run? Hey, up and fight, that's it. It doesn't feel like you're playing a game. It feels like you're trying to remember a code. Oh, fell down the hole. I tried to run and jump then, but no, it didn't work. No, no, run away, run away, run away. Turn, turn. Turn round. High hit. Oh, not jump. Not dead. Is it dead, or did he push me through that hole? I think he pushed me through there. So yeah, that's Barbarian 2. Really, really frustrating game. Let's just kill this guy. Kill the chicken. I think this guy, if you hit him right, chops in half. Eventually. I mean, how many hits? I can't escape. No. Dead. That's pretty much how this game goes for me. So, on to the Crazy Cars 2. Very nice loading screen, this one. Let's see how the gameplay is. So, it's forward to accelerate. Oh, you gotta love that with racing games. Low speed, high speed. One good thing about this is if you press the second button, it'll bring up this, and it sort of like shows your route of where you're driving. It's quite nice, because I remember the game back in the day with this, where that was like a separate map you had on the tape. Yeah, it moves better than the Burning Rubber, but yeah, it's that pressing forward to accelerate. It really just starts to hurt your hand. So yeah, let's see. Can we blow up? Yay, we can blow up. Striker. Yeah, this is a bit of a weird one. I never remember this one back in the day. I'm sure I've played it once before on the on this multi-car. Again, this feels very much like Switchblade, but with wizards. Yeah, fairly decent platformer. Lots of enemies that fall through the floor when you kill them. It's got that. Oh, do you know what? Switchblade, they put the jump button as an extra button. This is what it's like trying to jump forward diagonal. Oh God, it's a nightmare. There we go, got it. And with a game with lots of spikes and jumps, you really don't want. At least you can press down and fire on this one to hit them, but you haven't got to charge your power up. So yeah, that's this game. I'll finish this off now with Operation Thunderbolt, just because again it was one of the only games of the 3 that I had. So there are more games on the system. I'm just going to give you a taste of some of the games that are on there. So let's see if I can actually play this with the paddle. So 1. What's it got to mission 2? Oh no. Right, player 1. I actually haven't seen this game for a very, very long time. Rescue all missions. Okay. Oh. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah. Helicopter. Wow, how did we play this back then? We played it because it's all we had. Bombs? Is there bombs? It just goes on and on. Are they even hitting me? Oh, I got a helicopter. Oh, a bomb. Is that a bomb? Hey, that is a bomb. Can't tell that I've thrown it, though. Just like this. Oh, a cat! There's a cat! Oh, I didn't shoot the cat. So, yeah. I wonder why I've not gone back to this game for a very long time. So, yeah. That's it. That's the GX4000. There are more games, but I think that'll be enough for today. So, let's go back to some final thoughts. You have it. The Amstrad GX4000. Would I recommend you getting one of these? Probably not. I really wouldn't. It's an interesting bit of history. It really is. I have nostalgia for it. If you're a collector, definitely go for it. The consoles themselves. See, it's a cross between the two. The console itself is fairly inexpensive. Somebody found a warehouse with all of the loads and loads of stock, still sealed. That's how little this sold. And I'm sure there's still a few of them knocking about, and they change hands from there again. About 50, 60 quid. I'm sure it's about that now. Prices may have changed. It's been a while since I've looked for one. But where the expense comes in is these games here. The games are stupidly expensive for some of them. Even the basic ones, you're looking 20, 30 quid just for one of the cheaper games. And Pang as well. I mean, that Pang goes for like a couple of hundred. So, yeah, definitely highly recommend if you're going to get one of these multi-carts. I got this one off eBay and I think it was £45. And I do like that. You can just plug and play and not worry about it, because I was trying to collect for this system and getting nowhere. Absolutely getting nowhere. Let's not even talk about how much the light gun games are, because this has got light gun games. I think Skeet Shoot used to come with an actual gun and the cartridge in a package as well, and I've seen that change hands for like £400 or £500. So yeah, this can get pricey, but base unit, couple of cheap games, maybe one of these, and you're good to go. So yeah, that's it. That's a look at the GX4000. I've got more videos coming out soon. I just wanted to share this one with you because I've got so many fond memories of it. And believe it or not, this is where my channel actually started, with this here. This actually is my original copy of Burning Rubber. It's really manky. I'm not going to put it out now because it's got all the music playing. But when I did my first video, I did my most nostalgic top 5 things to me, and Burning Rubber was one of them. There's so many memories in this cartridge here. There are many other carts, but this one is mine. So, yeah, enough waffle now. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye.